What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So in today's video, like we normally do on Sunday. Depending on where you live, it might be Thursday. Might be a weird one. But Sunday where I live, futures are about to open. And so on this video, we're going to go over the stock market's expected move, what the market makers are pricing in for the week. This is where they have their bets. This is where everybody places their bets in the options chain. This is where the market maker says, okay, let's hedge and account for this many, both up or down. Remember, they are required to remain at a neutral delta. So, yeah, we priced in a lot of the move to the up and the downside. Anyway, I don't really care much about if we stay inside these moves. I don't really care. It's when we get outside these moves is when I start to take like the rein it back in play. For instance, Tesla did double down last week. We did get to that 2 standard deviations. I think last week was like 1385 or something like that. Did we get out? We got just outside of it. So when I say rein it back in, I'm thinking something like this, right? So we get out, they rein it back in. Terrible example. Sometimes they will hold it, rein it back. There's a good example. We rein it back in. When we get outside the standard deviation, market makers then have to do one of two things: rein it back in or start hedging, delta hedging, gamma squeezes. This is what makes things like 0 days to expiration so attractive to some. Because, yeah, you can spend a little bit and be up 2,000%. You'll probably lose a lot. But those ones that pay off really sucker you in. It's like winning the jackpot at a slot machine. It happens. How many times did you pull that lever for that to happen, though? Because, again, rein it back in. We're going for that 2 spot. Last week we saw exactly that. So let's pull up the options chain here. TOS. I don't have any plays on this, do I? I think I'm in December 30th. Okay, December 30th. Hopefully Tesla just pops this week so we can roll that and get a little more premium. Again, guys, I'm going to start doing a couple Tesla videos. I know everybody's tired of Tesla. They're either tired of Tesla, but it brings on a lot of clicks. I know a lot of you guys are like, duh, where's Tesla going to go? I got to find it. Can you move Tesla? Can you lift it? Can you specifically make Tesla go up? And I wish I could, but I can't. I did see Elon was at the World Cup, so that makes me a little nervous because I know a lot of people think when he's on Twitter, he's not running Tesla. So I can only imagine what they think when they see him enjoying a game at the World Cup. Like, he's not on the line building Teslas. What? Like, you better sell all your shares. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's what people are talking about these days. All that Tesla noise, sell. Has nothing to do with the fact that Elon himself, sold billions of dollars worth of Tesla shares. It's all because of that Twitter noise. He's not on the line building Teslas. Anyway, not a financial advisor, not your financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I am definitely not telling you what to do with Tesla, but I will talk about kind of what I'm doing. I don't care what you do with your money at all, ever. I don't care if you piss it all away or you turn into $1 billion. Hope you turn into $1 billion. That'd be a cooler success story. But blowing your account will have nothing to do with me. I'll put it that way. So anyway, if you're curious about these plays, that's something I go over with my mentorship group. I'm trying to get, it'll be a video that comes out later, how long it took me to get 100 shares of Tesla for free. So right now, the average cost is $200. We're right around actually I have it right here. This one. So $198.96 is the average cost in that TOS account. So this is actually a couple bucks. So we're actually just shy of $185 right now. So we're working our way to 0. We're getting there at this trajectory. I wonder how long that would take. So we're talking what, 15 bucks? So we're about $1 a line. Okay, so around. Hang on a second. We're gonna get into the moves. 0. Send it. Hey, make that thing 0. Fill that thing in. That's the goal. By the time we get to there, 0. Let's make it happen. We'll see how much premium. So this is effectively I have 100 shares. I'm selling calls against it. So I've collected this much premium as I sell these contracts. When I lock it in, I'll fill this column in and we'll subtract it off this. This is that gymnastics options can get you in trouble. Your average cost is 186 or your average cost is 198 like it says it is, and you've made $1,200 bucks. So either or. As long as I sell contracts above this price, it is not a losing scenario. We ain't got to pay taxes. So that would be losing. So right now, let's say it just kicks off. I sell it at break even. There's a 187.50 contract. They get exercised. I would sell my shares at break even. I'd have to pay $600 in taxes. So that would be a $600 loss for now. So you probably would want to give yourself some breathing room on that. Maybe talk to your CPA. I'm definitely not one of those either. So let's rock and roll. All right, so the 23rd, we got 1140. Let's turn and burn. IWM 487. And then we got QQQ 771. And SPY, we got 881. Interesting. Let's get that up here. All right, so we got 11. We weren't going anywhere on that. Kind of pricing in a quieter move. Ooh. We're pricing in. We get to last week's highs. We're at the bottom of that zone. Sucks. So I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna buy some more in this zone. Where I plan on buying more. Yeah, I'll just say that. That's going to be my last add-on. I'm not going to sell. That's where I'm going to tack on some more. Where I plan on buying more, kind of like rain or shine event, I'll buy more at $60. I know a lot of you guys say that'll never happen. People are going to just mortgage their houses at 100, and I certainly hope not. I would imagine you should talk to a financial advisor and see just how bad of an idea that is. I'm just a guy on YouTube. I can tell you right now, that's an incredibly stupid idea. You whole account this, put some margin on it, you're not going to be Meet Kevin. See, Meet Kevin happened to do that and get lucky because he bought it down here. Now you made a bunch of money just like everyone else did. Everyone got rich on Tesla. But that was then, right? You missed your chance. I'll go pulling some stupid crap like this. Maybe I'll save it for the video later, but we got the... I'm hoping what Tesla does is more of a check mark. So while you are hearing a lot of opinions on Tesla, just know that there's the short-term noise and then there's long-term like fundamentals. Fundamentals have not changed on Tesla. I think it's great. I think next year is gonna be when we see the most. If there's gonna be a demand pullback, a drop in demand, anything like that, I think it is gonna be next year. Don't think it's gonna be hysterical or anything, but that's gonna be like the holy crap, Tesla hasn't delivered this bulletproof fundamentals, which I would say it's what they have delivered every time. Like Elon, of course, comes out and says like outrageous goals. We always miss them by like this much. And if it wasn't for Elon setting those goals, if people are like, well, they might make a car, and then we come out making 100,000 cars that quarter, this would blow everyone's minds. So if anything, Elon kind of muddies the water when it comes to those goals he sets. But I'm kind of hoping this does check off a... this is kind of what I think the noise versus fundamentals is going to do. Boom, boom, something like that. So next year it gets slaughtered, automotive gets destroyed, there's the demand crush, and then earnings are going to start coming out of, oh, by the way, I know that headline said demand crush, but we sold more cars than Toyota. Again, we still got the best crap out there. Everyone wants EVs, everyone wants our EV. Get your facts straight. And then we'll start to see it just really kind of spike up like that. That's kind of what I think. So short-term noise. Why? I mean, how many reasons do you have not to short this stock right now? Even Elon's selling it. Can't get much better than that for a short person, for a bear. You know, someone short the stock. But eventually, numbers will tell that story, and I do believe it to be something more like that. So if you're emotional, keep your pants on. Enjoy that ride. Or be careful. Make a plan. Ultimately, that's what you should do. Have a plan. Plan to fail. This is not a test. It's going to have to be a Tesla video now. Expected moves, Tesla. But I will have another, probably a more long-winded way of what I just said in its own Tesla video. All right, IWM 487, pricing a little baby week. So look, last week we gapped up. Just kidding, bring it on right on in. Went all the way down to the bottom. Stayed just a full range. Really stretched our legs last week. Didn't get anywhere. I mean, the markets were out there just strutting. All right, 487. Also, real quick, do I know anybody in the financial industry that can sponsor me? If that would make you guys feel any better to go get my Series 7, I think I'm gonna go get it. But I want it to be worth my time. I really don't want to work at Edward Jones. Just seems very boring. I don't know. Do you work at Edward Jones? Tell me. What do you think? Eduardo Jones? What do you do as a financial advisor? But I do need a sponsor to do that. So let's rock and roll. QQQ is 771. Boom. So we're pricing in a lower high or a lower low. Woo! So this is Don Fron Trading, where I do the pre-recorded stuff. We're talking about the expected moves. Don Fron Show. I'm going to go live here 1 hour after futures open. We're going to talk about this. Why I am swinging puts, but I'm actually hoping they are red because I'm going to buy more. I think we got a little oversold bounce. I'm thinking if anything's going to be like last week, we're going to gap up and then send it. This was not a good signal for the bulls. So strap in. Could be pretty exciting. I'm really hoping we get that push up first. The reason I couldn't enter short was because we were just melting down. It's like, come on, give me... I don't like buying at the top or shorting at the bottom. I made a pretty good habit of not doing that. Although had I done that, it would have been pretty profitable. But talking about doing this the next 1,000 times, I have to wait for the right opportunity. All right, this is what, 881? 83 is going to be the closest we get. Can you imagine fighting over a penny like that, though? Ooh, futures open right now. Let's see where we're at. So if you are a degenerate gambler, futures did just open. You can trade futures. There's no PDT under there. Holy cow. What? You can trade Sunday night? Although the volume's crap, about you and 4 other people are trading. Someone will probably buy the whole order book and just get you right out of your play. Or short the whole book. It won't matter. They'll get you out of your play. Overnight stuff sucks. Looks like we got a little bit of a green open. A little baby green. Hopefully tomorrow's green. Get it right to that candle. I can tell you right now the context of Don Fron Show. If they don't show up tomorrow, like this is a higher low, there has to be so much green that you shouldn't have to even get to my next stream to know what I did. That's the kind of energy I would need to see a green candle like this. We come in with a green candle like this, maybe a little medium like that. I'm thinking, what a great opportunity to short this market again. What's tech doing? Yeah, send it. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll keep it short and sweet. But if you're curious where this conversation goes, jump on over to Don Fron Show. Again, I know I keep it a little ADD in there because I jump in the comments, but I do those shows just to talk to you guys. So in that, if you are curious about the daily streams or the private chat, that is the Patreon link. Everyone else, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.